At the end of this corridor are the ladies' toilets, another room where occupants have heard a man's voice in an otherwise empty environment. So how would this alleged spirit respond with 4 men in the room?
Please say something to us, whoever you are. Are you here with us in this room? Please say hello to us.
Unbeknown to Carl, John's camera actually had detected a variety of light anomalies. And again, all of them apparently appearing in time to appeals for activity. Still intrigued by the corridor they had just left, Carl decides to leave Richard, John and Stuart in the ladies' toilets so that he can conduct a lone vigil. Would this eerie environment hold any further clues at the second time of asking?
It's funny, this is very funny. There's something about this place, it's not nice, it really is kind of spooky. But there's I don't know, there is an eeriness here, there's a feeling of unfinished business. I just need proof. If you're a little boy or girl that used to work here that died, you haven't died in vain. Let people see you. Ooh. Anything moves. Oh, I can't move any. There's nothing up here. Shit. What? I was just sort of moving I thought I heard a little sort of noise down there, but didn't mean anything.
Following up on the mysterious noise that Carl had just heard, we decided to stay in this corridor for our final experiment of the night, table tipping. With Kieran and David closely observing, Carl, Kath, Stuart and I gathered together in a smaller group than we previously attempted. And after the earlier calmness, this investigation was about to finally witness what we had all been promised.
If you're there, please try to move this table. Is it my fingers or is it vibrating slightly?
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
I was just about to say something and it's not.
Please try to vibrate the table more if that is you that's doing so.
Just a few minutes into the séance, Carl surprises us all by suggesting 2 names that had, for some reason, just appeared in the back of his mind.
Nothing seems to be happening now, does it?
It's probably completely stupid and I've got no reason for it, but for some reason every time you were speaking those 2 names were coming into my mind.
What name?
Elizabeth Jane Metcalfe and Lucy Ann Metcalfe.
How weird.
I have no idea why those 2 names would come into my mind.
Try it then. Come on. Elizabeth Metcalfe, Lucy Metcalfe. Are you both here? Are you both here? Elizabeth? If you can hear my voice, please help us. Please be kind. Please be unselfish. Fuck, who was that?
What the hell was that?
Fuck.
That wasn't me.
Come on guys, let's get together.
Keep going, keep going.
No, that's really
Keep going, keep going.
That scared me. Please be unselfish. Fuck, who was that? Please be unselfish. Fuck, who was that? Elizabeth? Elizabeth, if that was you, please do it again. I'm sorry if I was frightened. It was just a shock. I don't mean to. Please use our energy. Come forward. Come come forward. It's tipping up. Come forward, please. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please, just that extra bit of energy for us. That's fantastic. Could you move the table for an answer of yes? Did you used to work here? Did you used to work here in this mill? You did, thank you. Did you die here in this mill? You did. Are there two of you here now? Are there two of you here now? Are you both here, Elizabeth and Lucy? Are you Elizabeth and Lucy? Are your surnames Metcalf? Were you killed? Were you killed in this mill? Can Lucy come forward? Could Lucy try and talk to us and move the table?
Whoa! Bloody thing moved on the floor.
Sorry, Elizabeth. Sorry for doing that.
That might have been Lucy because she's younger.
Okay. Hello, Lucy. Is that you? Lucy? Lucy, can you hear my voice, sweetheart? I'm sorry if we jumped. We didn't mean to. We ask for these things, we know, but we just get a little scared sometimes. Talk to us and move the table.
Whoa!
Talk to us and move the table.
Whoa!
After a sedate start, our final experiment of the night had offered us a clearer indication of the levels of paranormal activity that may exist at Pleasley Vale. Curiously, we can find no documented records that link either Elizabeth or Lucy Metcalf to the mills. Yet these responses suggest that perhaps they did play a part in the building's past. Although no other incidents were detected by our locked-off cameras, these remarkable light anomalies were recorded throughout the night. We had a lot of ground to cover on this investigation, yet it was the inside of the mill that yielded the most significant results, and eventually, contact did appear to be made.
And so, the end of another 24-hour interesting experience at Pleasley Vale Mill. Of course, everyone went off and did the usual vigils. People got spooked. Of course they did. They were in dark corridors in an old mill. We had a reasonable amount of success with the glass that was most definitely moving. And as far as we know, none of us were moving it. But there was certainly nothing conclusive from that.
The glass on the table did actually move. Whether it's paranormal or not is another issue. There are a lot of skeptical explanations for a glass moving, a lot of it to do with unconscious movement, muscular movement, involuntary muscular movement, that sort of thing. In the second part, the people around the table looked away, closed their eyes, and still attempted to get messages coming through, answers to questions. It was just gobbledygook. Nothing came through. And for me, that was fascinating, because what it showed is that there is a natural explanation for the glass moving in this particular circumstance.
2 centuries of toil lies within these walls, but for some poor souls this was also the scene of their own untimely demise. Until next time, sleep tight.
I've got goosebumps. And stay tuned, there's more from that new episode next in Most Haunted Extra. And tomorrow night at 10 here on Living TV, the L Word in a near riot at the gallery lands Beth in jail.